At Whitworth College, Einar Thorarinsson was a coach of few words who would often watch his team play matches from 20 rows up in the grandstand. Yet someone who seemed so outwardly distant made a lasting impact on his players and the program that he helped shape for years to come. Einar did not even know that the men's soccer coaching position was open at Whitworth until Bruce Grambo, who was the football coach and athletic director at the time, called and asked him to apply. Thorarinsson had developed a positive reputation in Spokane as a successful club coach with the Spokane Skyhawks. He took over a program that had only been a varsity team at Whitworth for 4 seasons in 1986. That first year, he led the squad to a 13-11-2 record, the most wins it had ever had. That included 2 victories over Gonzaga. By 1988, he had recruited enough of his type of players to begin to see the real results. Whitworth went 19-3-2 overall and 11-1 in the Northwest Conference of Independent Colleges, including a breakthrough 6-2 victory at Pacific Lutheran and 2 more wins over GU. That group included veterans Randy Hartman and Jeff Reichholm, along with youngsters John Gould and Rob Wilson in goal. Einar mentions Rob Wilson as one of his first big recruits. Rob Wilson says, "The more I was talking to other college coaches who were not Einar, including at Division I, the more I appreciated and respected Einar. Growing up in Spokane, I expected to leave to play college soccer. Because of Einar, I stayed and played at Whitworth." The Pirates made their big statement in 1989, earning a 1-1 tie at the University of Portland when the Pilots were ranked number 2 in NCAA Division I, and future U.S. national goalkeeper Casey Keller minded their nets. Whitworth followed with a come-from-behind 3-2 win over the University of Washington in Husky Stadium that ended the hosts' 5-year unbeaten streak in that facility. The Pirates beat Gonzaga 2 more times and finished 6th in the final NAIA poll, despite falling to Western Washington in the district playoffs. John Gould, a member of the Whitworth Heritage Gallery, says Einar knew how to communicate the strategies he wanted his teams to play with very well. He put us in positions to be successful individually and as a team. Kevin Moon, who has coached successfully in Spokane for many years, adds, Einar never raised his voice or had to yell to motivate us. We all just never wanted to disappoint him, so we worked that much harder. He made average players good and good players great. In 1990, Rob Wilson was the veteran, and players like Jim Martinson, Zane Higgins, and Brett Badham were making their presence felt. Whitworth won another conference title. Einar won more Coach of the Year awards, and the Pirates finished 16-3-1 after losing in overtime to Simon Fraser in the playoffs. Along the way, the University of Washington came to Spokane, ranked 15th in the Division I polls, and looking to make a statement after the previous season's loss. The Pirates beat the Huskies again, 3-2 in the Pine Bowl. More conference titles followed in 1992 and 1993, when Whitworth earned its first NAIA playoff win with a 1-0 victory over Seattle University at home. Several more wins over Gonzaga came as well. Following the 1994 season, Gonzaga had had enough and made Einar an offer he could not refuse to become the Bulldogs' head coach. During 9 seasons as Whitworth's soccer coach, Einar posted a record of 123 wins, 52 losses, and 14 ties. He went 37-6-1 against Northwest Conference opponents and earned 9 Coach of the Year awards either in the NCIC, NCSC, or NAIA District 1. Rob Wilson, John Gould, Jim Martinson, and Zane Higgins all earned national recognition as players coached by Einar. At Gonzaga, Einar recruited and coached Brian Ching, who went on to play professionally for the Seattle Sounders and Houston Dynamo, and who played for the U.S. national team. Ladies and gentlemen, for his quiet ability to impact the lives of young men, for the honor and recognition he brought to Whitworth College, and for the way he molded the mind and heart mission, the Whitworth Heritage Gallery Selection Committee is proud to present for induction today, Einar Thorarinsson.